Do you believe that going viral is going to make you a lot of money, or that having a ton of followers equals making it or being successful? I used to believe that until it happened to me. If you follow me on my socials, I do drawing content and I love it. I blew up from around 500 followers to 40,000 followers on Instagram, and from 2,000 to 140,000 followers on TikTok in just a couple of viral posts. I thought I had to do something with those followers, so I rushed and created a course. It actually took me a while because I wanted to do something very valuable for my audience. It took me about 2 weeks to create, and then I uploaded it on TikTok as a series. Do you know how many of those courses I sold? 4. So what are some of the things that led to that catastrophe? First, I didn't understand that my followers were there because they were entertained by my art. That's what they wanted. They didn't want a course. They just wanted to be entertained, and they liked the things that I was creating. Then I jumped into conclusions. If they like my art, they probably also want a course where they can learn how to do the stuff that I do. And third, I really didn't ask them. I didn't make a poll. I didn't say, hey, this is something I'm thinking about. What do you guys think? So now looking back, there are a couple of things that I would have done differently, especially after a month of burning out, literally, and not doing absolutely any content because I was burnt out from social medias and doing all this. The first thing is having clarity on what my account is about. If it's entertainment, then all right, it's entertainment, and keep going on doing entertaining stuff. But if it's not, then what are the products or services that I want to sell eventually? And starting out with a clear mind that you want to have a product or that you want to have something that you want to sell. It wasn't the case for me. The account that I was creating was only because I loved making art and I loved sharing it, and I jumped into conclusions and said, all right, now I should sell something. That was a big error for me. The second thing that I would have done differently is actually speaking to my audience, learning what they want, learning what the majority is looking for in my account, and what they would like as a product or service. So basically solving them a problem in a metaphorical way, asking myself questions like, what do they like? What are their interests? Why are you actually following me? Would they actually purchase something from me? Is one of the most important questions that I had to place in mind. So it's obvious I rushed into things that weren't in my hands at the moment. So what do I want to do now? I want to understand my audience, how I can keep nurturing them and giving them exactly what they want without losing my sense of self, and understanding that entertainment and art are the basis of what I do. I also want to have clarity in what I want to do with this. But here's the thing, I don't know. So if you're like me and you want to create a side hustle from your hobbies or the art that you're doing, then welcome, because we're in this together and we can figure it out on the way. But also, if you don't want to create a side hustle or are not thinking of monetizing your art, then I still welcome you to try and figure out if I'm able to make it and not become that type of influencer that's always just trying to throw things at you. And I'll try to make this as fun as possible and keep you updated on the things that are happening with my brand and how I keep growing to actually try and not become a starving artist from my hobbies. And yeah, hope to see you on the next one, and hope you have a great rest of your day.